How do you find balance? And what I'm really trying to ask is, because I also wear a lot of different hats, I really personally struggle to find any balance. It's this idea that I've read a lot about, and people talk about work-life balance, and I honestly feel a lot of guilt because I just can't seem to strike the balance. At the moment, in this sort of season of life, I'm focusing so much on work and grinding and working hard, and the only reason I'm able to do that is because Jess just does such an amazing job at home and takes care of our whānau. But I just haven't managed to crack the code around balance. But what are your experiences or thoughts around this thing that people call balance, work-life balance?
And I think we could talk about this for like 2 hours just alone, because I've got lots of different thoughts on it, genuinely. If you're trying to be high performing, how do you think you can compete if you can put 20% of your time into it?
Right.
You know what I mean? How do you think you could compete with Richie Mo'unga to be the best 10 in the world if you're also trying to be X, Y, Z everywhere else? Can you actually think you can compete? I think that's almost
Pretty arrogant.
It really is. And so if you think about business even, if you want to be the best at whatever it is that you're doing, you're better off putting all your time and energy and focus into that. And I know this sounds counter to this other side that I'm more than happy to talk about too, because I genuinely think that getting the other side right and getting a bit of balance in your life can actually help you perform. So if you're trying to compete with Richie Mo'unga, it's to be the best 10 in the world. Living and breathing rugby every single day of your life is probably not going to be that helpful. So how can you support that in some way by getting balance, whatever that looks like for you? But I think there's a bit of misconception around if you really want to be good at something. If you wanted to be the best dad in the absolute world, if that was, that everything to you was being just the best dad you could possibly, nothing else really mattered, I guarantee you'd be doing things slightly different.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? But then in the long run, that probably wouldn't be the best thing. Just saying no to everything else and just dedicating your time to your kids. It probably wouldn't be the best role model for your kids too. So they're learning different things in different ways as well.
Yeah, there's always trade-offs.
Yeah, exactly.